How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the show. My name's McGee, and welcome to Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Yes, indeed, it is time to talk about the big purple dragon that we all know and love. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't have much of a, history of Spyro. I didn't exactly grow up with a PlayStation. I grew up with, a lot of Nintendo products. I did have Season of Ice for the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy Advance, and I had Year of the Dragon, so that was my experience with Spyro. So I've seen friends who grew up with Spyro. I just never played Spyro. I mean, yeah, I only played I maybe have played a little bit of the Reignited Trilogy's first one. I do have the Game Boy Advance Spyro games and the first Spyro game of the Reignited Trilogy one on my Vita, but thanks to swings and roundabouts to get it. But that's it. So I'm actually playing Spyro technically for the first time with its oh shit, really? No kidding. So yeah, here we are with Spyro. I did have a copy of the game on the Switch. So with the Reignited Trilogy, I do know it was a big deal when it came out. I wish I could have more information about it. I think it was just made in response to how well the Crash Trilogy was. Oh wow, no kidding. So I'll definitely have to I am excited to play. I did the Year of the Dragon, despite the fact that it was Year of the Dragon. So I'm eager to talk about Spyro and play Spyro, with one caveat. Because today is Chinese New Year, I will have to point out that we're doing this today because of that. Normally what I do is finish a game before starting a new one, so I'm holding on to that credos. We are going to just start playing the first Spyro game and just get into it because it's the season. It's the season, and well, I'm willing to play at least the first hour and a half of the first game and get into it because, well, the Reignited Trilogy, I see him piecing together all three games as one coherent story, and well, that's just the way we're gonna have to play that. So rather than just constantly jumping into all three, we'll start with the first one and go from there. Anyway, let's start with Spyro the Dragon. Whoosh! The world of dragons. Ooh. Is one of them named Trogdor? I think one of them is named Trogdor the Burninator. Right? Could be wrong. Why do I feel like it's Trogdor, Puff the Magic Dragon. Oh. Old man.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds. Or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure. Or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
I like how that's his reasoning to go to war against the dragons.
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
He's just watching TV and he's just did they just insult me? He is actually what is Gnorg actually? Is he a troll of sorts? Okay, here we go. This is Spyro. Now, let's be real. Here we are playing the Switch version, by the way, and I am using an Xbox 360 controller. So, okay, so A is breathe fire, B is jump. Oh, and glide. We can glide. Nork, a part gnome and part orc. Wait, that's what they call? He's a Nork? Isn't that British slang for tits? Oh, whoops. I gotta be careful with the language here because we are actually supposed to be 4 kids on this channel. So, whoopsie daisy. Anyway, ooh, we breathe fire. Rescue Nestor. Some fellow.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, geez, thanks for your help. That was great help. Thanks. Oh, so that's R, that's roll. Oh, there we go. That's the charge.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
Why is people ripping on Nork? Is he just a jerk? I feel like they're missing a lot of story elements, you know? Ooh, got him. Nope, no, I did not. There we go, I got him. Oh, that time I got him. Whoa, is that a swirly thing? Swirly, whoa. Square. Sort of way I could change it. Yeah, there we go. Ignited control. Oh, that. So he would, in D&D terms, he would actually be a Yundra, he would be actually like a dragon youngling or something like that, because, you know, dragons end up being, you know, like thousands of years old, and they're essentially in D&D, they're like dragons in terms of also folklore, like they're essentially gods, or at least they consider themselves gods, with the way how long they live as well as their power. They're usually the biggest animal on land, or like in any category in fantasy, and usually they hold, you know, high standards on themselves. Seeing as how Spyro is so small, I figured he's, you know, probably, and the way he acts, I'd say he's probably almost like a teenage, like almost like either a young adult or, you know, in his like, or something like that, you know. Oh shit. Okay. A lot of stuff to get used to. Obviously, the camera being a little slow, I think. You know. Okay. I'll get used to this. You know, it's 3 buttons. Ouch. Open up. Pizza! Alright, fine, I'm keeping it. Yeah, because you have this, you know, and you gotta swing, like, you have to kind of, like, time it just right. But I've learned that you can actually seemingly... Get back here. Gonna get you. Yeah. Back. 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 Yeah. Delbin.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing?
His
name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Hey, can I talk to the fairy?
Spyro.
Used to me. Okay, come. Can you swim? Nope, not in this game. I remember in the other games I played, you can't swim. So you have okay. So there's nothing over there. Ow. I will say it's a very pretty game. I mean, I played like I took a look at the original, very like, you know, it's old school graphics, and you know, I remember it did turn a lot of people's heads, you know, who owned like an N64. But here, you know, and obviously it's dated a little bit, but like here with the Reignited trilogy, I will say it is very pretty. Almost kind of like pops. What I like about these, like the Reignited trilogy, is the way it looked so far. The fact that you can like it looks right out of a storybook. Skill point acquired. What is this? Oh, that's the balloon guy. Woo! I think that's like it's in our innate nature to want to break stuff. What was this dude's name?
Cool flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the dragon mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
Yeah, buddy. I guess this is the artisan land here you're talking about. Like Hillshire Farms? Is that the cheese company? Oh, Stone Hill. Oh, that's cool. He's doing barrel rolls. I like okay, sorry. I do like interactive loading screens like that. Tons of fun. Go to him. Oh.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
Damn it. He's like, I feel like that was gonna be like an old man story. Well, at one time, I bought a stick of gum. I used to buy a stick of gum back in the day for like almost next to nothing for half a hay penny. But Well, maybe worth a quarter of a hay penny. Anyway, you got used to be much cheaper back then. You could buy individual candy and everything, and not in bulk like they do nowadays. Did you know you could buy a bag of gummies for $6.99? I remember back as a child, I bought a bag of gummies for 2 hay pennies. Something like that. I swear to God, some customers at my store talk like that. I feel like when I'm working at my job. Really? Do a hay penny's a good deal? I feel like working at a store, and this isn't my actual job, and as much as I like you, as much as I'd wish I get monetized on YouTube, I don't. My day job literally is just like feels like I'm like at a nursing home taking care and talking to the old people, and sometimes they get like some better than others, I feel like.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
Is this the secret you're talking about? Oh, I know these guys. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming for you. It's coming. Gotcha. Wow. What did I get? What? You're surprisingly lucid? What was it? I wonder. That's something I do like about talking to old people. They're like almost windows into the past. You know? So like you'll get like what was like, you know, it's like if you get them to ask what their life was like back in the day, you know, it's interesting. But then you get the questions like, you know, oh, my pet, Labradoodle, it's just the cat, it's just all cat, you know, like super difficult to take care of. It's just such a big dog, and you know, one day he hacked up an entire, you know, Salisbury steak, and I don't remember giving him Salisbury steak. And there it was, right on the floor, all covered in gunk. I swear it's like that. And some of them don't feel like they're acting old until like I just start like letting them just talk and talk and talk, you know?
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Thanks, dude. You're the reason we're in this mess to begin with. I will not remember your name. Wait, is that it? Oh, there's one more. I missed it. I like the music. Something like that, you know? when it comes back to I remember a bunch of people like talking about like I remember seeing a commercial for Year of the Dragon. And it was like, don't you come on, Purple Dragon, don't you come back. Like that. That was like the first man. Like I hate to keep bringing up Year of the Dragon because it was just my first experience with Spyro. No, I'm missing a dragon. Return home. I want to find that last dragon. How hard is it to find a big glowing, a big like, a big glass dragon? Wait. Oh, down here. Would have never have guessed.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like
what you drinking there, buddy?
Sure.
All dragons found. Woo! I didn't want to go back up. I had treasure down there. Shoot. Shoot. Damn it. No, I don't want to go into the swirly. Yeah, I'm missing something. Any ideas, guys? How do we open this? What are like compound we could do, or oh well. Right, gotta jump. Woo! Swing of a thing! Oh, sorry, Westy. Okay, now I can read the multi-check. Didn't realize the multi-chat. Yeah, now I can see you, Westy. Sorry about that. I actually had to like fix the thing. It's weird. It has on YouTube you have to manually switch it from like one audio to the other. Okay, you guys gonna have to send me the link to this. I do not know about. I don't know anything about the commercial for this game. I just know apparently that it's funny. Wait, I'm gonna burn your butt. Come here. I want you to be on fire! Burn! Burn! Did Jethro Tull start timing in just a second there? Right. Oh, good. Another place we can go. Apparently, there's more gems, but parts from dead, but Lord knows I can find them. That's okay. I'll look it up later, but no worries, buddy. Woo! Teleportation. Oh, yeah. No, that's the one I'm talking about. Feeling it's gonna be a boss. It feels like a boss there. Ooh, eat that. Eat this. Yum yum. Eat all the. Ow. Yay! Lighting things on fire is fun. Try it at home, kids. Yeah, like, God. Like, seriously, darn, this place looks so good. It kind of actually reminds me a little bit of, like, early World of Warcraft. Like, in the Alliance territory, you know? And all this, like, mystic, easygoing fantasy element. If you don't know what I'm talking about, play, like, WoW Classic or whatever. Did I just pull a backstab on this? If you dare to.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Okay, so we're going the right direction. Exit. Yes! Eat that frog! Yum yum yum! Keep hearing about it. I mean, really? No. Oh, good multitasking right there, buddy. Hello, dragon. Alban.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Yeah, you look a little pompous, but I like how this game is giving out hints when, like, I've kind of been figuring it out on my own. It's laid back. Ooh, gotta hurt.
Spyro, wanna know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
All dragons found, and that's it. Oh, is that for... Yeah, that's for the cat. That's what this thing's for. See, I was under the impression I could just break chests open with, like, you know, my dragon powers, but I can't. Oh, some dragon I am. Oh, sweet. Loot. Sweet. That was pretty dope. Ooh, that's a good one. I meant to get the remake for Switch, but we'll get around to it. I have the GameCube version of it. That's a persuasion check. Are the Norks anything like? Are they okay? Are they actual threat, or are you actually getting that clear? Oh, Oosty. I like now there's a remake of Metroid that I like called Zero Mission. Zero Mission's good. I didn't quite care for Fusion, even though I played it. Let's see. Metroid Prime's great, love it. I'm more in terms of Metroidvania games. I'm more of the Castlevania part of it, rather than Metroid. Just a personal standpoint. So who's Toasty? Ow! Oops, gotta watch the language. Gotta watch the language. Oh, am I dead? Oh no, I'm not dead yet. Oh my god! Assaulted by a dog here. Not fun. relatively, like, I streamed it a while back and finished it. It was fine, I guess. I mean, if anything, I hate the fact in Metroid games, you gotta have to know where you're going, and you have to shoot every little inch of wall to reveal the secret area that progresses the story of more. That's my problem, you know? Otherwise, I like Sam. I mean, I really like Samus. Personally, I think she's a cool character. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I played Super Metroid, and that's okay too. I really shouldn't knock it because I do like Metroid. Again, I do like Metroid Prime. I got giddy over the fact that they were remastered. Oh, that's good at least. Well, that's all right then. Oh my God, this dog. Nevin.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
Oh wait, isn't this one of the like... Well, there's Toasty. Oh, this is Toasty, huh? I feel like the dogs are much trickier. It's just a sheep? What? Ow! I feel like the dogs are tougher than this dude. Oh yeah, I do remember there's an annoying bit in Metroid Prime. You do have to backtrack a little bit. But yeah, I did find that part really annoying. Ouch. I do know in Zero Mission you can unlock that. I remember back in the day, this is old man talking about, you had to touch in the Justin Bailey code to get her in that, you know, in the most revealing costume. So that was his most devious henchman. More like very, like, typically easy. Was it supposed to be that easy? I mean, I know first boss, but like, same time, kind of, damn easy. I do know it was a cheat, but like, typing it in was the what you had to get in order to get like some of the best. Get in. Yeah, we all know what you're talking about. Let's move on.
Wow, I see you've been busy rescuing dragons, Spot. You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Are you ready to go?
Wait, no! Why is that the first option?
Hop on, Spyro.
Oh, I'm stealing your balloon. Grand Theft Balloon. GTB. Is this Peacekeepers? Ooh, Titan. This guy's gotta be big. Yes.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Yeah, like the cannons you just start firing like randomly. That definitely looks nice. Don't jump into the Kool-Aid, it will kill you. Grape Kool-Aid will kill you one of these ways. Pyro jumps into the Kool-Aid and gets extreme diabetes. Hey, welcome! Common adaptation. Wow. What you doing, buddy? Changed your name, I see. What's up? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. You caught me on one of my off days while we're playing video games. Should have missed. You kind of missed it though. Oh, FNAF. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, didn't recognize you. Changed your name. FNAF, buddy. Yeah, once again on my off days. You actually missed it. Next week we're actually doing we actually finished episodes 47, 48, and 49 of Kamen Rider Build actually yesterday. So we're actually on to the final so we're actually on the last movie. So the next our next stream for Kamen Rider is actually will be next Friday. Well, we're actually gonna take out one, if not both, the final movies. That being Kamen Rider the Cross Z movie, and Kamen Rider and Kamen Rider Grease. So just finishing up pretty much that. Then we might actually look at the crossovers for Gaim, and then figure out what we'll there we go. That's a good question. I do have several more DVD for us to watch, so that's something to be definitely become part of the voting process, so we can figure that out. You know? Again, I have a ton of DVDs here, so I'm actually watching Lupin Ranger versus Paddle Ranger on my free time. That I don't I wouldn't say that should be up for voting, but that's just something I've been watching. It's okay. I think I do like some bits of it. But in terms of Super Sentai, it's not my favorite. Ooh, I'm gonna get this guy. I do have the DVDs for What was it? It was Kamen Rider Kabuto, actually. Okay, buddy, spelling is not really that important here. Woo, got an egg. So, does 3 omelets in this game make it, like, 3 eggs in this game make a really good omelet? Is that what happens when I get all the eggs, get an omelet? I'm just saying, because all I had to do for dinner was like crispy sandwich. I'm actually starving. I walked into bullets. We could always discuss while we're playing Spyro what to watch next after build. I was suggesting going back and watching the Gaim crossovers in the movie so we can, like, you know, get that out of the way.
Oh. Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
Wait, this guy's name is Conan? Or Kono? Oh, they're Norks, which, as I explained, is actually a term used in Britain for, well, ask your parents, folks. Oh, shoot. That bird was going right for me. I like the use of bass in this song. If I was any good, I'd bust out my bass right now. Unfortunately, I'm still in the midst of taking personal lesson? I don't really have a teacher. I'm like actually using a program called Rocksmith on my PC right now, and that's been my equivalent of lesson. I have no idea. So yeah, after we watch the Gaim movies, why I have you A-Dog, what would you like to watch? Like, I want to hear at least from somebody what their thoughts are to need to watch. So.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was
We're
born to
calling the
glide.
guitars and recommend Rocksmith. So I'm not like. Well, at least I'm not like being one. What do you describe as the furry series? Oh, that's Zooger. Yeah, Zooger definitely is the furry series. It's also the Minecraft. It's also actually closer to Minecraft. Not that one. Skip that. Dude, you don't want to see the shark girl, huh? If I was introducing you guys to Super Sentai, I think I would have to. Oh, that's Power Rangers RPM. I could definitely get that on some streaming service. So there's that. We'll see what everybody else thinks. I can always bring up the other DVDs so that I have. So if you want to watch more Kamen Rider, we can. We want to watch Super Sentai, we can. Godzilla, we can. Power Rangers? Oh yeah, we definitely can. Kamen Rider adaptations. What series do you know and enjoy? Kamen Rider adaptation. Darkseid and Hutch. No, it's the Kamen Rider adaptations. In terms of that, there's 2. Not as much as Power Rangers. It didn't. Kamen Rider has mostly been a Japanese thing. So, oh, I failed the Kool-Aid! So the Kamen Rider, you always just call it not the Avatar: The Last Airbender is something we could watch. I'm not really into or interested in the live action adaptation. I just am not interested. Basically, it's saying, hey, let's tell the same story again, but not as good. But doing it like as a different, you know. Oh, that was FNAF fan. They changed their name to Common Adaptation. So, yeah, I was actually going to talk about the interesting thing of there's two Kamen Rider adaptations. You know, there's just Kamen Rider, the show that tried to be like, Power Rangers, but wasn't. And then there's also Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, which I watched an episode of and just did not like. I don't know why. I know it has a daytime Emmy, but I just did not care. Oh. So with Power Rangers, Star Wars? I don't know. Yeah, my chat box is full. If anyone's interested. Holy shit. I can't. So yeah, let's get back onto the live action Avatar. I was not interested at the minute it was announced. I'm sorry, I know that the production team probably did a good job on it, or as best as they could, but I am just not into it. You know? Already got burned up before with the M. Night Shyamalan one. I just am not interested in watching or rewatching something I'm already familiar with, just not told as well. I don't know, it could be good, I'm just not gonna watch it. So, mostly my Friday nights as well as Saturday nights for people who are uninitiated, are mostly for me talking about, some tokusatsu stuff, Mostly stemming from me trying to actually finish watching an old TV series called Kamen Rider Gaiden. Ever since then, we actually been keeping up with it pretty much, or at least I've been watching the series. I think he liked terrible movies because he had terrible taste in movies, or at least he found them funny or entertaining. Like, how did you do? Why did I think it was like a guilty pleasure for him to actually into bad movies, and yeah, they were terrible, but he didn't care. This is the dude who liked the live action, or he liked the Fantastic Four movies. Why? Where I can flutter this game. But
is that you, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known...
I forget.
that guy looks, I don't trust the guy who's carrying around a bomb. I think will have to say, like, you're a Massacon major, you're supposed to type 20. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna take a page from a TV show and quote it. I'm a critic. It's like the only thing I'm good at. So, yeah. But anyway, Friday nights are mostly for me and trying to get a broader audience with Tokusatsu, as well as introducing some adaptations of it. The only really, like, outside of Japan, the only Tokusatsu that ever really caught on were Godzilla movies and... Oh, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. This was stupid. Godzilla and Power Rangers. I would not consider Star Wars to be Tokusatsu, only taking influence from Westerns and sci-fi films, Western sci-fi films and samurai movies, as well as history. There's actually a whole book dedicated to comparing Star Wars as well as the influence that George Lucas took from history. Girls Bravo. Oh, no, 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 no. Bonk! 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 We are not watching Girls Bravo. I really don't want to have to, like, watch an entire show and then have to pull the video because it has content not suitable for a general audience. Not that it stopped me from before, but no. Just no. I give it 9 out of 5 stars. If you know, you know. But I am not doing Girls Bravo. Bonk! Yeah, no. I remember if Ken watched the old Godzilla where they looked like puppets. Okay, so the Godzilla film where they look like puppets narrows it down. They all look like puppets. There's literally a joke in I remember a Daffy Duck cartoon, Duck Dodgers, where they go to a planet full of kaiju, and the main kaiju they fought is called Man in Suit, as in one name. Dragons, by the way, 3 out of 4. I'm missing a dragon. I know, but you suggested Girls Brother, and you like Girls Brother. Fantastic, awesome. It's not a bad show, but it's a very smutty show, and I am not gonna engage in and I'm not interested in watching those kind of shows. It's very fan servicey, and if anything, I just don't find that kind of content, like. I mean, the thing is, a lot of people mostly kind of remember there have been, like, for Godzilla films, people mostly kind of identify it as a film franchise, but they don't understand how many films are there, because in the 80s and 90s, you would be pressed to find like maybe 1 or 2 of them and might catch them on TV in a poorly dubbed version of them. But they have been going, like, most Godzilla films are in Japan. That was my thing. Mostly come up and like are from Japan. Oh yeah, that guy got really screwed over. Define the first one. Are we talking about Godzilla 1986 or Godzilla, the original one from like 1962 or whatever? Because remember, there's Godzilla, then there's the original film series, then there's Godzilla Returns, which is the reboot. No. They killed that sucker. So Godzilla dies in the original. Spoiler alert for those who are not in the know. Godzilla dies in the original film. They kill Godzilla thanks to a weapon called the oxygen destroyer, which basically removes the oxygen from any, well, it's complicated. But he was left alive. That could describe a lot of Godzilla films, where he just kind of buggers off and then comes back to fight another monster. A lot of the Godzilla films are like that. The best ones are where they play around with that, Like, for example, in Godzilla vs. Destroyer, great movie, by the way, they kill him off. Godzilla dies in that movie. Mostly, not only as just a result from, like, heavy damage from Destroyer, but also because he basically has the equivalent of kaiju cancer. But in the original Godzilla film, they destroy Godzilla with a special weapon, and the creator goes down with his recreation because he didn't want it falling into the wrong hands. So, yeah, and then the awkward thing of Godzilla Raids Again, which is Godzilla 2, it turns out that there was another kaiju, also called Godzilla, and that's where, the first monster battle happened with Anguirus. Have I seen the new Airbender series? Is that the live action one? Again, not really interested in that. I have watched Korra though, and to be a bit of a Philistine, I actually liked Korra more than Last Airbender. Yeah, you can send me the hate text right now. I'm going to receive them. I mean, I understand it's better than the live action movie, but anything's better than the live action movie. But I am not like I said, not interested in watching it. I just happen to really like Korra. I think I mentioned Shuffle. What the heck is Shuffle? Yeah, another anime series. Yeah, looks cute, but probably not Shuffle. I don't know if my Friday night group would be interested in watching anime. I know, like, my one rule to that would have been, like, if we watch Kamen Rider Double, like, there's an anime sequel that follows up after the main series. Get over the fact that I took 5 earthbenders to move a rock 1 mile per hour. Oh, yeah, that's something the Nostalgia Critic pointed out. Like, the bending seems to be very nerfed in the original movie. Yeah, I feel like they wanted to go, like, I feel like Shyamalan either wanted to go realistic with the bending, or, like, try and, like, make it seem like the firebenders were more of a threat, somehow. Okay, does anyone know how to get over there? Because I tried gliding, and it does not work. You have to get up, like, on one of these things, or... Top Habicorn is in a lot of stuff. Use a glitch. Easy way to get over there. I think there's a higher platform on the cliff wall. Fly onto this thing? On the corner, glide down around the... Oh, I see it. Is that it? Oh shit, I fell. And where it is exactly. Yeah, I met the Habicorn, got his autograph, and us doing Fire Dragon War. Ooh, shit, damn. Todd Habicorn is also in Korra. I mean, he's in the last season of Korra, but dang, Korra nonetheless. I know him as Sergeant Frog from Sergeant Frog. He's also Death the Kid, so. Oh, I hear the boulder is a lot of fun to meet in person. Wait. Is this what you were talking about? Oh! Okay, I think I gotta turn the corner. Here, yes, there we go. That's how you do it.
Incredible glide, Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
I mean, he's one of those actors where you gotta like check up his IMDb page, cause like it's kind of nuts. I have no idea where this key goes. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I want to go. Let's see. Stop Habicorn. Let's see. Well, he's in the Gray Man, Monster High, Star Trek Continues, Oron High School, Fairy Tale, Rosario Vampire, Exholic, Miraculous Tales of Ladybug. Let's see. My Bride is a Mermaid. More Fairy Tale. Exholic. Again. Oh yeah, he's the English dub of Takashi Kashi. Love that. I love that anime. Let's see. The animated Halo: The Fall of Reach. Hell yeah. The Sergeant Frog, as I say, Future Diary, Aggie with Sitko, Chaos Head, he's in Hotel Transylvania? The animated series, or Hotel Transylvania 3. Maggie, which is another good show. Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of them that you should check out. I think. Yeah, he's one of those voice actors who is everywhere. You just have to check him out. Not as much as Keith David. Keith David gets around. care to explain the skill point thing in this game? Oh, cool. That dude. So yeah, getting back to what I was saying earlier. Well, in anime, wouldn't be a bad idea to watch. I don't know if it's the direction I want to go for. If I'm, if I'm being honest, Oh, this guy's
Well
better.
done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Destiny? I just want to kick some.
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
Oh, you almost said a bad word. Ah, no, not the Kool-Aid. Igniting. I like the fact, and is it gonna be me? I'm gonna piss off a lot of people here. Like, oh, motherfucker. Oh, whoop, whoop. Almost swore there. Yeah, like, his work is just, he's in a lot of stuff. Oh, Lord. Oh, my. Wait, he does not go in chest? And what does he do? What's its point of key? I know it's for chest, but it does not open box.
Hey, Spyro. Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
He looks like the pudgy red dragon from that D&D movie that came out. On Among Thieves. Oh my god! Insane. I do not like the I do not like the purple Kool-Aid I keep falling into. Oh yeah, I can see it. Now, if I do have a criticism from Spyro, as much as it is fun to burn stuff and destroy stuff and like just be an utter nuisance, I gotta say, Spyro's actually kind of easy. The game's well, my biggest criticism is it's definitely a baby game for babies, but like, not like insultingly difficult. It's just, easy. And I don't know if it's supposed to be like super difficult since, it does reach that general audience. It's a rated E game, so I mean, I'm having tons of fun, but it is kind of easy. Notwithstanding holding into Oh, okay. Very, yeah, ooh, shoot. Not that, like, an easy game is not a bad game, it's just, you know, easy. I wouldn't rate anything out of 5, like, anything above, like, 5 out of 5 for stuff. Usually when you say 9 out of 5, it's still divisible by any of them. So, like, in terms of anime I like, Outlaw Star, Fairy Tail, let's see. Big O's really good, Trigun, really fantastic, oh, what was the, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure I really like. You know, since I gone so far as to get the video game for PS1, you know, that was fun talking about. You know, oh shit, I fell. Sometimes Spyro, it feels like controlling Spyro is like controlling a sheep on roller skates, you know? You want to make the sheep go in one direction, but you know it's going to be slippery and like fall over. Mention the Mighty Disciple, I have not watched. I know it's good, I just have not watched it. I think it's one of those anime where I'm very intimidated by the amount of episodes. And plus, I think it was on Netflix, and now it's not anymore. And that, for me, bums me out something fierce because you know, once upon a time, you could get everything on Netflix and maybe also be subscribed to one other streaming service like Hulu. Now, oh my god, like, the streaming services are everywhere, you know? Oh my god, I keep getting skewered. I think I do have to give nowadays, while my hype has kind of died down for JoJo, my biggest criticism is the English dub isn't as good as the Japanese dub, and it makes it difficult to binge watch, especially if you're watching, like, you know, especially if you're like trying to like keep it on in the background, you know. For me, that's how I've watched a lot of my shows, is through, like, you know, like American Dad, I can easily binge watch, but, you know, but if they want to get the most out of JoJo, you really have to, you know, like watching it in Japanese, because a lot of the dialogue, you know, it sounds better in Japanese, and it's funnier in Japanese, and a lot of the themes, you know, derive from that. Oh, there we go. Okay, I take it that's where the dodge comes in. Oh, Roni Kenshin I also like. Samurai 7, I don't have that DVD box set, I forgot. Samurai 7 was also really good. I don't know if it's one of my favorites, but I think because it's based off of, that legend, I liked it. Please shuffle. Is that why, oh, Westy, is that why you were suggesting that we watch Shuffle on Friday nights? Was it? Was it? I'm kidding. Okay, you're allowed to watch Shuffle. I made sure when that came out on Blu-ray to get it right off the bat. Big O was just great. Loved every minute of it.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't work on metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
Damn, if only I could breathe electricity. If only I was a blue dragon. Who is your favorite anime character? Oh god, that's a tough pick. Oh god. I am gonna slide into Yosuke Haramura from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Diamond is Unbreakable. I think I do know I'm getting his name wrong because I'm thinking I want to say, but whatever. Like I'm thinking maybe it's like a name who also has Josuke in the name. But anyway, Josuke himself is unlike a lot of anime characters. Josuke, like, mostly his, like, everybody else uses like their powers for noble in the JoJo universe, like for like ill or good or whatever. Josuke is like, how can I use my powers to mess with my friends? And there's something about that that I actually kind of think is admirable. Is my favorite? No, but I think, personally speaking, something to be admired about. I don't think I have a favorite anime character, but he's the first one that pops into my head. I also like his grandfather. Oh no, not his grandfather. His dad, spoiler alert, Joseph Joestar. I think he's a lot of fun. I have not watched Big O or all the way through in a long time. I do not remember how Angel got her name, so again, I will have to rewatch Big O, but oh man, that was such a good show. And I think I do have that on either Hulu or Amazon. But like, I'm gonna have to go back and watch a lot of these shows. Oh, that's really neat. Which one's Angel again? Side note, there's an unspoken rule in video games, by the way. If you, if there's a faster way to move in a video game, by default, you're gonna end up using that. It's kind of like rolling or sidestepping in, like, The Legend of Zelda. Like, you know, or or rolling around in Metroid, or like doing like the triple jump in Mario. I know you again, you're talking about a show that I watched like a very long time ago that I do not remember. Oh, I do remember that episode. Or at least that part. It's ingrained in me. Enzo Ferrari.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
Oh, you're a lot of help. Don't fall in the Kool-Aid. Don't fall in the Kool-Aid. Don't fall in the Kool-Aid. You made it! Right. Again, I do remember the one mummy dude with the biplane giant robot. Oh, that was cool. Does anyone... I remember Jane Cook joking about the Kool-Aid Man. Like, does anybody want to drink the Kool-Aid Man's Kool-Aid after he busts through the wall? And, like, it's got all kinds of, like, crap in it. And, like, it's got, like, bricks and, like, you know, wires and, like, asbestos or like some like other stuff in it. And now I gotta wait. This same guy comes through like a low, like a weighted wall, whatever. He's gonna knock the house down. And go, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind over there.
I remember him joking about that. Oh, I cocked that up. Oh, I messed that up. Whoops. I keep wanting to say all the words I normally say in my streams, but I can't help it. Word slips out. Maybe because I'm Irish, that I have a tendency to use words that I'm not supposed to say. But give me a minute or two, and I will say them. I think some of Dane Cook's jokes can be funny. I just don't find him funny. I know that's a weird dynamic. It's just, you know, I don't know. It always comes off as kind of bro-y to me. Yeah, I guess he kind of is. Looking at something. Let's see. Boom. How is it? 30. Oh, shoot. You know, guys, give me a second while I check my phone for emails and whatnot before you decide to, like, be massive cowards. Come on. I'm the one with the fire. Oh, someone light up that grill, because I'm grilling these guys. Not the Kool-Aid! Not the Kool-Aid! Dr. Shem. Oh, is this the boss? Or no, it's just the... I think we'll do one more level before I say no more for the night. Did I just light a guy on, like... I just light a guy on fire off screen? Yeah, for a baby game for babies, I do end up dying a lot, but the fact of the matter is I'm still, you know, still got all these lives, and I'm not really losing them anytime fast. I like the robot chicken one where he turns into a zombie. ones from the 90s are the ones I remember where they tried giving him like cool like half-crotch jeans and like actual like not even kidding flannel shirt, you know? He rode in on a BMX bike because, you know, extreme sports were kind of cool back then. I remember the X Games being like the thing to watch back in the 90s, you know? Like, that was my generation's, like, exposure to, like, you know.
Dr. Shemp thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, he should watch his back.
Yeah, just forgot about the X Games, didn't you? It's actually mostly because Disney actually owns the X Games. Actually, they own ESPN, which sponsors the X Games, but... I remember watching a lot of stuff from the 90s and enjoying a lot of stuff from the 90s. I still do. So I'm nostalgic about it because I feel like... No, I fell out. Oh, burned his butt. Wait, is that? Oh, I thought that was Alf for a minute. Well, they own ESPN. They didn't originally own the X Games or ESPN in the 90s, and then they bought it out. Oh, okay, maybe I have to jump. Oh, no, I finished them. That was it. Ah, Coolio. Rest his zombie bones. More levels, or do I, Ah! I fell right into the Kool-Aid! I remember my cousin had the very first PlayStation. I had no idea what that was, and I always stayed interested, and I remember playing, you know, Twisted Metal 2 was like the first PS1 game I ever played, and that was like, oh, not appropriate for a kid to be playing that. I Yeah, true, but just saying Kool-Aid means, you know, you can just say it faster. Purple Kool-Aid is just like, that's a mouthful. When you're trying to, like, make a joke, the last thing you want to do is make it a mouthful. Make it easy. Like, it's easier to say, like, for example, again, you could say chimpanzee. Chimpanzee is not as funny as just calling it a monkey. You know? Semantic isn't funny. Just saying what it is makes it funny because it's easier to identify. Calling it Kool-Aid, I could have called it Fanta, but Kool-Aid is much more feasible. Go ahead, make it. You can keep making jokes about the purple Kool-Aid, but Kool-Aid is Kool-Aid. People will know what Kool-Aid is. No matter what color you is, you're like, oh yeah, that's Kool-Aid. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's actually all the time we have for tonight. You know? Yeah, so that was the first look at the first few levels of, I know you're messing with me, but I don't care. Anyway, that's the first levels of the, like, you know, Spyro. So, I also used the opportunity to also, like, know you're joking with me, to teach a lesson in jokes. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all, pretty much it. So what do I think of Spyro so far? Pretty chill. Alright. Probably will keep playing it, because I know, what, we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 games. Definitely 3 games to get through, and we're only like a quarter of the way through the first Spyro, so it's definitely going to be like, I think we're going to come back to playing Spyro, because now that we started it, we got to finish it. However, we have to finish Deathloop first, which we're coming closer and closer to finishing. So I'm planning on streaming that Monday, Tuesday, and then for those watching, tuning in on Friday, Saturday, come and join us for Kamen Rider, because we're going to be wrapping up the last bit of Kamen Rider Guy, or Kamen Rider build, and maybe, you know, seeing where we get. Hey, good night, enjoy, thank you very much for your time, and keep dreaming too. I want to thank everyone for joining in. I want to thank Gaming and Such, Westy, B-West, you know, Common Adaptation, as well as A-Dog. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and, you know, follow me on Twitch, YouTube, and again, hit that like button. Always will enjoy that. But anyway, that's all the time we have for tonight. Thank you guys for an awesome week. Have a great night. See you in the future. Take care. Good night.